かにちょっと高校生らしさが足りんかったかもな。
え？何を？お前、それ。
可愛いでしょう。
それは反則だろ!
What's going on, my friends? I want to end this love game. I want to remove the memory from watching this episode. Here's the thing. Should you watch it? Like every should you watch video that I do, the real answer is obviously up to you. I'm assuming that you just watched episode 1 of I Want to End This Love Game, and then you came over here to see on what my opinion was, to see if my opinion aligns with yours, to get somebody else's view on it. Now, to be clear, if you didn't watch the first episode, stop right here, go watch it, and then come back. Regardless of what video you're clicking on YouTube, if it's about an anime and should you watch it, just always watch the first episode. That way you can form some kind of opinion, and then you can kind of seek out others' opinions and kind of be like, okay, episode 1 was, I really liked it a lot. I need somebody's reaffirmation to keep watching it, or like, it was okay, you know, but maybe it gets better, or whatever it is, right? You want to share an opinion, but go watch and then come back. Now, assuming that you did, what's up, guys? I'm Dom. I'm from the Otaku Room, and I talk about anime that are seasonal, and I review them every week. And sometimes I do videos that say, should you watch them? And when I make these videos, it's mostly the ones I'm not sure about. And with this one, my biggest, if you're not familiar with me, you know, I'm going to share with you one of my biggest pet peeves in anime is when a main character or characters need to, when it's specifically with romance, when they need to accomplish something to confess. They need to ace a test. They need to win a game. They need to win a tournament. They need to graduate X. They need to get a certain grade of this. They need to do something. And it's never made sense to me. The real life doesn't work that way. I would never, I can't imagine somebody saying, well, I love her, I love him more than anything in the world, but I need to win this I need to win this 1 meter race before, you know, to prove my love. What, who does that? What kind of mentally deranged person does that? So in this case, it's doing one of the tropes I hate the absolute most, where they need to win this love game so that they can truly confess. And it makes no sense to me. So the story follows 2 characters, okay? The story follows 2 characters, and essentially our 2 main characters since 6th grade have started a game that they deem the love game, essentially. And it started off pretty innocent, to where they are basically confessing to each other, and they're trying to rile each other up. And whoever confesses feelings first, or catches feelings first, and kind of confesses them, is the one to lose the game, and the other person is the winner, essentially. So it follows Miku and Yakuya, and they've been doing this since 6th grade. They've been doing this game for 4 years now, which is crazy to me, but I get it, right? They're, you know, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade. 9th grade's a little questionable to me, but they've been doing this, and they've been trying to get each other caught up in it. And neither of them have won, obviously. And they're now entering their freshman year of high school, and they're continuing this game, and the objective is to embarrass the other person and have them turn and say, I love you, and mean it, essentially. Now, what's so stupid about it is at some point they're at a restaurant, and Yakuya basically is talking to his buddies, his friends, his co-workers. I don't know what they are, but they're in a restaurant that they frequent often. And the restaurant workers are so familiar with them, they're like, this game's been going on forever. But he admits to him, like, he's like, I love her so much, and she's this, and she's that, and she's my queen, and everything else. And everyone around them is like, what are you doing? Just say you love each other. And the reason that he won't is because he doesn't want to be embarrassed if for some reason she doesn't return his feelings. Nobody, like, what are the adults in this guy's life, you know? I would never, I would tell myself, I would baby shake and be like, what do you mean, bro? You're playing a game called the love game. It's undoubtable, unquestionable. Even if she has the worst sense of humor in the world, she wouldn't be playing this for 4 years. And you're questioning, does she like me? It's crazy. And on the reciprocal, she feels exactly the same way, but she's also too prideful. So I say here, if you watch the episode and you were laughing, I think there was one funny moment. I don't remember exactly what moment it was. See if I can try and pull it here. I'm rewinding here. Oh, it was they're getting ready for the first day of school, and he has his shirt unbuttoned. He does like a wall press, and she's like, ah. And he gets embarrassed because he didn't think it was gonna work, and then she gets embarrassed because his tie's undone, and she redoes his tie. Then she lifts her skirt, and she's like, "Yo, what you think, bro?" And I was like, "Okay, that was a funny interaction." That interaction is not enough for me to be sold on the anime. But if it has more interactions like that, I can see it being appealing to somebody. For me, when you have anime like this that are trope based, what I mean is like they are doing one thing repeatedly. In this case, it's going to be them pushing the envelope with each other, you know, showing a little bit of leg, showing a little bit of chest, you know, on his side, getting really close, like up, you know, up close, touches, shoulder presses, you know, things to get that are flirtatious, but to get the other person riled up. I can see that it's going to have these moments over and over and over and over. Even at the end of the episode, right? They did it again where it's like, oh, they're both looking feverishly for each other to make sure they're in the same class, and they both got excited. And then she looks at him like, you're a little bit too excited. I'm in your class, aren't you? You know, again, it's funny, but it can get old very fast. And that's what this one seems. It feels like we're gonna have a whole season up to the end to maybe never even have one of them confess, right? We might have a whole entire season of just trope, and then drama. They're gonna insert some other, like, I can just see the writing on the wall. They're gonna insert some other girl or boy. They're gonna introduce some other character that's going to push the envelope, right? Already, Yakuya had mentioned that in middle school, he saw Miku, which is the girl, with some boy who like confessed to her or something, and he got like damn near depressed, okay? So they're gonna introduce some other turmoil, and then they're gonna skip, and then trope, and then they're probably gonna end this season with both saying, I love you, and then the season ends and nothing happens. And those are the most annoying types of shows. So should you watch it? I think if you really turned your brain off and you found a lot of it funny and it hit your funny bones, absolutely. If you're like me, who like you laughed one time, I don't think the laughing once is good enough for a show that's supposed to be riddled with comedy. Everything else didn't hit for me. And I'm annoyed at the main plot annoys me. The fact that they have to win this game to confess is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. You know, and again, to be clear, my number, like I have 3 things I hate most in anime, and one of them is the character needs to do, accomplish, or win something to confess, and it's doing one of those 3 things I hate, and on that principle alone, I will not be watching. For this episode, it was a 6 out of 10. I think the positive is it did have 1 or 2 funny moments. It had 1 laughing moment for me, and had 1 or 2 funny, I would deem funny moments that it didn't quite get that reaction from me, but I can acknowledge that they were funny. And it has good art. The art's pretty good, you know? And the little sister seems like she's gonna be a funny character. The art's pretty good. Voice acting seems solid. You know, OST seems solid. The ED seems pretty solid, you know, with good art and stuff. ED seems pretty good, you know, has them going on dates and stuff. So it seems pretty good. So, you know, but I think those positives only get it to a 6 for me. So should you watch it? I'll say, you know, my personal opinion is no, I won't be. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Tell me I'm crazy. All right.